1984 by George Orwell. Chapter 2 summary. So where we left in Chapter 1, our main character, Winston, is sitting and writing in a journal. And all of a sudden there's a knock on the door. Okay, let's talk about this a second. He was writing, I don't know if you knew, but they used to have ink pens that they dipped in ink and they wrote on things, and he wrote with that, and he decided to leave it open so that it dries, because if it doesn't dry, he'll close the book and then it'll smear. So he decides to leave it open, but if it's the thought police, they'll be able to see that, and that's incriminating. And if they read that, what did it say? It said, "Down with Big Brother." If they even see that he has a journal and he's writing and putting marks on a book, he could be wiped out, vaporized, and removed from existence even. But there's a knock on the door. So he goes to the door. Slowly it opens, and who's there? "Hello, comrade." It's a neighbor. He's relieved. It's just his neighbor. They call everybody comrade. That's what they're supposed to call them. Anyway, so she has a problem with her sink and needs his help. Her husband will come fix it, but he's not there, and she heard him come in the building. So he goes to her to help her, and he's there in her apartment fixing the drain. And the kids, they have some kids. They're running around and they're dressed up like the thought police and the spies. And they're being actually kind of mean, and they're hitting him and pointing guns at him and calling him a criminal. And you have to understand, kids about in this book, they're praised for turning in people, and in some cases even their parents. If you just say something, like maybe you're just at dinner and you're just talking, no big deal, and you say something that's incriminating, the kids will turn their own parents in. They're that loyal to Big Brother. Anyway, so he gets done doing that, and he wants to get out of there because those kids are getting kind of vicious. But you have to keep in mind, they were raised to be loyal to all the ideas, and they have their 2 minutes of hate every day, and that has to be not good for you. That's got to affect you somehow. And the kids are kind of upset. I should tell you this part. They wanted to go see a hanging. Some more criminals were going to be hung, and all the kids always want to go see hangings, but they weren't able to go. So that's kind of the reason the mother, Miss Pearson, gets for the kids being so mean. Anyway, so he's leaving. He wants to go back to his journal in his own apartment. And as he's walking down the hall, whack! Something hits him in the back of the neck. He turns around to see who it is. All he sees is Miss Pearson shooing one of her children back inside. And he had a little toy gun, and apparently he'd hit the guy. He's still hurt really bad. He keeps going. He goes to his house, and he sits down, and he finds his journal. He finds his spot again. He sits back down.